My God, I found it! There is actually a 4K setting on this new camera. Let's go ahead and get to today's Spotlight review here. Yes, you're getting a 2-in-1. Depends on what time this can actually get uploaded, but transferring from one camera to another camera to my computer, because this one doesn't have that option to just go straight to the computer, doesn't really help. So, we'll see. This might end up being a review that shows up tomorrow morning, real early. Because it's going to be around that time, isn't it? Anyhow, Covert Agent Ravage. Decepticons forever, Ravage. They didn't have to put that twice, you know. But anyway, this is from Transformers War for Cybertron. The trilogy, of course, right? Not the video game. We've got also Hasbro, Agents 8 and Plus. We've got Transformers. We got the Misaligned Generations logo right there. Takara Tomy. On this side of the packaging here, we've got, what do you know? We actually have a little bit of some information here. I'm just going to let you pause the viewer and read it. I ain't got time for this. There's the authentic Transformers logo to remind you, if it doesn't say authentic, it's a knockoff. On this side of the packaging here, we've got a lovely Predacon logo decked out in red with a lovely piece of art here of Covert Agent Ravage. And then in the back of the packaging, it's that lovely artwork again in all of its glory. You can see the ship. I think it was a Decepticon warship or something. Anyway, it's a ship that Ravage flew in on from Cybertron. Probably want to see this anyway. We're not done with the packaging, believe it or not. Yeah, it's kind of like Studio Series in a way here. You know, the packaging, you know, it is what it is. It's really about the card back. So you have this little slip right here. I'm gonna grab my little Ravage, my Generation 1 Ravage, my very first Generation 1 Transformers figure. No joke. I'm gonna slide him in there, just like in the show, Decepticons forever. And in he goes. And you know, if you cut the tape off here, you can actually close this up. I think you can, unless it's the wrong way here. Oh, I just realized something. This is actually dented. Oh well, it's not like I'm really going to keep this anyway. Yes, he is. Anyway, lovely artwork. Look at it. Beautiful. You get the front of the cockpit of his ship. You got a little place to put Generation 1 Ravage. And if you wanted to, I guess you could put Ravage himself, Agent Ravage, up here somewhere. Hooray! It works. Sorry. Oh no! Something, did I break him? No, not yet. Anyway, he does have instructions. They're colored. I'll give him that. It is actually colored instructions here, so it's pretty clear to understand how this transformation works. I'm not gonna lie, it's just Cheetor. You know, it's a retooling of Cheetor. An extensive retooling. But you're gonna see the fair share of parts on this guy in just a moment for sure, especially with this mode. This Black Panther mode. Wakanda forever. Anyway, he does have guns that do attach to his hips here, in robot mode of course, but in beast mode, they're like boosters or something, just because of the way they have to point. You can't turn them the other way. I tried. If you turn them the other way, you don't get any articulation here. And that's unfortunate, because if they really wanted to go Generation 1 style with this guy, of course you know how these are supposed to be aiming, just like the chrome cannons here that Generation 1 Ravage comes with. They should be facing like this, but they can't. They have to face this way. And I get it. There's limitations because it is just a retool of Cheetor. So anyway, I got a couple of items here that we're going to use for some comparisons here. So the first thing I want to do, of course, since this is beast mode, here we go. Here's Cheetor, the original mold of this retool. Oh, 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 God, the ah! Hey, get it out of my mouth! Get it out of my mouth! Ah! Oh, 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 oh my God! I'm gonna put that there. I might need it later. Woo! I am so sorry you guys had to experience that. Let me explain real quickly. I gotta put a disclaimer here, yeah, in the middle of the video. Sorry guys, but I finally had the surgery for my vitreous hemorrhage in my right eye. And unfortunately, the eye drops that I'm using at the moment, they don't have a great taste, especially when the fumes actually start to get into the mouth. Oh my God. Felt like I was going to choke there for a moment. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I might as well keep that in the video just so you guys know what the heck was happening there. But anyhow, it's all in the process of recovery because I still can't see out of this eye, at least for a couple of weeks. But anyhow, let's just get back to this if we can. Whew. Okay, so anyway, here's Cheetor in beast mode with Agent Ravage in his beast mode, and you can see what the tooling is, basically. I mean, this is more of a convincing Cheetor here than this is a Black Panther because of the mechanical bits that are showing, but what are you going to do? And if you look underneath, yeah, you get it. You see what's happening here. Yeah, he's got his, it's his robot mode chest piece. That's not even trying here, not trying to hide at all. The only thing that really does kind of camouflage it is just the color of the plastic, you know, just the black plastic. And if you don't look underneath, you're not going to notice it. Anyway, we do have a little bit of some articulation here with the guy, so I'll get to it real quickly. You got this, you got that, you got elbow, you got palm, you got this, you got that, you got inward and outward as well. You also have knee, and you got, once again, paw. So you can get some posing. Oh, yeah, and you also get tail up and down. And the head. How can I forget the head? So the head does have some movement as well. Limited, but what are you going to do? And the jaw opens and closes, but not really. It's very tight on this guy, but they did actually take the liberty to paint the inside and the teeth. That tiny little bit of detail puts a smile on my face. So anyway, that's Agent Ravage right there in his, beast mode. I don't know what else I was going to say there, but anyhow, oh God. Oh, pass already. Oh, oh. It doesn't make me want to throw up, but it really is not a good taste. It's like being bean boozled. Like, you know, those imitation beans of nasty flavors. You just, Anyway, here's Generation 1 Ravage. Like I said, this is my official, very first ever Generation 1 Transformer figure. This is cassette tape mode, which, you know, cool. I can't say much more about it. You know, I don't even think he can, well, maybe he might. Anyway, here's Soundwave. Let's pop out Laserbeak real quickly, because I'm curious. I'm actually curious about this. I don't think it's going to work, but it was worth a shot. Anyhow, sorry. There's no reason to have you out. Get back in there. Very nice figure. Anyhow, let's put that aside. So, yeah, he doesn't actually work with War for Cybertron Soundwave. That's fine. This is basically just your Generation 1 Soundwave. That's what he works with. Anyway, transformation. Let's just do this real quickly because this is going to be the easiest one. Simple enough. And then some, whatever that transformation sound is. So, there he is. Hey! It's flat, like he got steamrolled. But then again, that's what it looked like back in the good old days, and nobody really complained about it. It's still got the proportions from the side profile of a panther or cat, whatever he's supposed to be. Anyway, we're not done with the transformation, are we? We've got to complete the look. Let's give him his hip cannons, butt cannons, whatever you would call them. And they are chromed, which is nice. Chrome used to be a thing in the past, but it looks like it's making a comeback with this guy. Anyway, there you go. That's Ravage, Generation 1. Not much else I can say about it. He does have a little bit of some articulation, just a little bit, in your place of, parts that have to convert and all that. Get an up and down at the head. That's something. Not much else to really say, so I'm just going to try to get him to stand up. It's kind of hard considering he's so flat. So flat. Just like this review. Anyway, there you go. Here's a size comparison, in case you're wondering. That's something. Alright, so we're just gonna put him aside now. With all that aside, and my apologies again for that madness that happened recently, let's just go ahead and transform Ravage. Now, to tell you guys, you don't really have to take off the guns. I just do it. I just do it. So anyhow, let's do this. Yay! We're finally getting to the point of this video. So we're going to flip out his feet to kick things off here. Obvious robot feet you can't really hide. Swing up, just like so. Kind of familiar? It should be. It's Cheetor. So with that out of the way, get out of the way. There. Now we can take his head and we can pop this piece up just a little bit. We need some clearance here. While we're doing that, we're also going to untab. Kind of hard here, to tell you the truth. I don't know why I have trouble with this, but we're supposed to... Well, see, this one worked just fine. This flap just came out just fine. No problems. This one seems to be a pain in the butt sometimes. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, there we go. We got it. Just took a little forcing. Swing them all the way back until they, like, click into place and just don't go any further. Then what we can do, once we get this neck piece out of the way, is we can swing down the entire chest region. And we can flip out his arms and separate them here, because they do peg in or tab in right here. And what we can do then is that neck piece, we can pop that in here, as it should, like that. And then we swing all this back up, and it should tab into position. And just readjust things to your liking. Swing his elbows in the right direction for his, you know, its robot mode. I don't know what else I was going to say. And finally take its tail and just swing it up just a little bit. It'd be nice if it could actually go all the way up and hide back here, but it can't. And there's really nothing that you can do with his panther arms. They're just there. So, there you go. That's Agent Ravage in his robot mode. And looks just like he did in the cartoon. I can't complain here. This looks great. It's a phenomenal retooling of Cheetor from this line. We'll go ahead and give him his guns now. Oh, I forgot. You're supposed to swing his hands. Yeah, swing the hands. They're in the wrong position. There. Alright, now we can give him his guns. Adoy. There we go. So you can go all boom, 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 bang, 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 bang. Looks good. I don't know if these actually work with any of those Blastafet pieces that we got with the War for Cybertron figures. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't have any on me, so I can't tell you. But anyway, let's get a good look at Agent Ravage in all of his glory. He's got a little Predacon symbol right there on his shoulder, which he didn't have in the show, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a Decepticon symbol, I don't know. Anyway, he's got some good paint on him. Crisp and clean work with the copper paint, especially the red for his belt here and the copper here. He doesn't really have that much paint, actually, to tell you the truth. That's unfortunate, but I guess it's pretty accurate to his show model, so I can't complain. He's got this going on here, this chest symbol, I guess. And he's got a neck. Surprisingly, they painted the neck, so it does break up all this bland plastic color scheme. And then he's got this little white speck here at the top of his head. Anyway, that's about it. Yeah, he's pretty cool. You know, I can't complain. It's Ravage, the way he looked in the show. So we'll go through his articulation real quickly. He does have the ball joint at the head. Like I said, the mouth open and closes, though it's very tight on the guy. He does have your universal pin disc shoulder joints, which are very tight, especially when you go in and out with them. He does have a swivel above his elbow joints, which does not want to work a majority of the time. It can be done. It takes a little forcing, though, and that's the scary part because this plastic doesn't feel right. It feels a bit flimsy. Double jointed elbows, wrist rotation, because I showed you guys I had the wrist the wrong way to put his guns in his hands. Let's see. Does he have waist rotation? I forgot. Yes, he does. Yay. Awesome. He's got ball jointed hips. I was about to say universal, but no, they're ball jointed, so you do get this kicking forward. You get nothing going back because he's touching this butt. And then you get your inward and outward movements, so you get your full split if you want. You got thigh swivel cut, or should I say it's a cut actually that's above the knee joint. The knees are single jointed. You do get less than 90 degrees. Not really 90 degrees, but that's okay. It's fine. And then let's get to the feet. You do get some up and down movement, which you also have your ankle rocker pivot, which Hasbro can pull off very easily. Other toy companies cannot. And that's Agent Ravage. It's a nice figure. A nice exclusive. I don't know if he's still available. I think you had your chance, Gorman. I could be wrong, but I guess only time will actually tell. I guess I could leave a link. So if you click the link down below in this video, you'll know. I guess. But anyhow, let's go ahead and wrap this up by doing side-by-side comparisons. First of all, here's Soundwave again, just so you can get an idea of how big his little buddy, who used to be a tiny little cassette that would fit in his chest, has grown up over the centuries or eons. Yeah. I bet these two miss each other. And finally, the real comparisons that I wanted to show off. The first one I pulled out of the cabinet anyhow. The lovely War for Cybertron Netflix repaint of Kingdom Cheetor. So there you go. There's your look at the extensive retooling between these two here. Phenomenal. It is. Just so beautiful. Really good. Really good set. I do appreciate this. I am very happy to finally own my very first Generation 1 Transformer figure, even if it is just a flat little cassette tape. But it's an iconic flat little cassette tape. I can't get enough of this. It's beautiful, especially the chrome. I'm glad they kept the vac metal chrome instead of making it like dull gray or painted silver. No, it's not good enough. It has to stay chrome, and I'm glad they kept that decision. Beautiful set. If you can get it, no matter what it takes. No matter the cost. No, I'm not going to try to imitate Optimus Prime. My voice ain't feeling right today. Anyway, that's going to do it. I'm going to wrap this up now. If you guys have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Feel free to leave it down below in the comment section of this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button. And until next time, and hopefully things will go a lot better than planned this time around, this is Red as Power signing off by saying thanks for watching, and I will see you whenever you see me. I'm going to go wash my mouth out now.